Are you frustrated with social media? Are you posting content but not getting the interaction? That's what we're going to be talking about over the next few weeks in Southern Tips. This week we're looking at how consistency can improve your social media presence. Now, before we get started this week, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to imagine that you've been posting about your business. You are getting all the interaction and all the traction that you want and more. Wouldn't that be amazing? Now, let's take a few steps back. Imagine that you're putting up that same content but not getting any interaction. Are you starting to pull your hair out with frustration? Are you starting to wonder what to do? Do you feel like you're wasting your time? If this is you, then this series of videos that I'm doing now is just for you, because you are not alone in that feeling. So let's cover some things to remember. Not everybody responds to your content. In fact, only about 20% of people will actually interact with what you post. Now, the other 80% who don't interact, however, don't forget about them, because what's happening is they are actually stopping and watching you. They're learning about you. They're taking their time to get to know you. And it's probably just not the right time yet for them to interact. Because you never know where your next customer is going to come from. So there's some things, big things to remember. So consistency in your social media actually goes a long, long way to making your content more relevant with your audience. So when you're talking about consistency, there are a few things you need to take into consideration. First one is posting at regular times and on a regular basis allows your audience to know when you are putting content out. If your fans, for example, can predict when you are posting that content, they can plan to check out your latest offering. And that really helps improve your engagement, because they know you're going to be, for example, live at a certain time. Also, when you are consistent in the type of content, it helps your audience to get you to know about your business. Now, this doesn't mean posting the same images and text all the time. If you do that, you're just going to bore your followers and you're going to lose them and they're going to tune out. What being consistent in your content means is to make sure your message is consistent. So that means posting more content that relates to your business than your personal life. Your audience doesn't necessarily want to know what you had for breakfast. After all, that is what your personal profile is for. Remember, you need to choose one message. For example, are you a business that serves your clients? Most of us are. Most business owners want to serve their customers. So if you focus your message on serving them first, the message becomes about them and how you can help them. And with that, you are building up a relationship with your client. You are building up a sense of like and trust. But the trick here is when you are showing your customers how you can help them is to not give them all the information, because if you give them all the information for free, why are they coming to you? They're not going to come to you if you do that. So the trick is to give them enough information so that they can go and try and work it out for themselves. And then if they get stuck, there's a bit of a gap there and they can then come to you and ask for help, which then helps you serve your clients more. So let's sum all of this up before we finish. When you are consistent with posting your content or your message, depending on how you want to interpret that, because content and message, I think in this context, are interchangeable. The way you present yourself, if you're consistent in presenting yourself in the message you send and the type of content you send, it sends a powerful message to your audience. It helps to attract your kind of people to you. It helps them to know, like, and trust you. So thank you for watching. Make sure you ask your questions in the comments so I can come back and answer them for you. But while you're here, if you like this video, do me a favor, give it a like and share it to someone else who you think might need some help. in this area. So basically, let's share the love with everybody. So remember to be you and only you. And that's me done for this week. I'll see you back next week with another Southern tip about social media. Bye for now.